Hey everybody, Dr. John here with LifeSpa Ayurveda. Today I want to talk about a newly discovered constituent in ghee that really makes ghee perhaps the superfood that it is. When you read the Vedic text, Charaka Samhita, they say that there's over 1,000 medicinal benefits of ghee. And I've written many articles on the fact that ghee is the highest source of butyric acid, which is one of the fatty acids that your gut really could not live without, your microbiome could not live without. There's bugs in your gut literally called Clostridium butyricum who make ghee or butyric acid for a living, so it's critically important. We know that grass-fed ghee has 500 times the CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, than regular ghee does, which is known for metabolic health and losing weight and vitality and energy and so many different things. We know that when you culture ghee, you boost the effectiveness or the amount of butyric acid. When you culture it again, you boost the amount of CLA. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is a newly discovered fatty acid constituent called pentadecanoic acid. It's pentadecanoic acid. And it is something that is called C15. There's 15 carbon chains. It's an odd chain saturated fat. If it was an even chain saturated fat, it would have 16 carbons, like palmitic acid, which is a saturated fat that has all kinds of health problems associated with it. But when you actually create an odd chain fatty acid for some sort of magical reason, it creates this pentadecanoic acid, which is a superfood. It's found in some fish and it's found in ruminants. And it's found in really small quantities, so it was never really thought to be a big deal until recently. The science has found that a very small amount of the pentadecanoic acid, this C15 kind of odd chain fatty acid, is shown to be amazingly beneficial for so many different things. And therefore, when you take ghee or milk and you boil off the milk solids, you're left with the concentrate of the oil or the fat of the milk. You have again, one of the highest concentrates of the pentadecanoic acid available as a food. And that is why I want to talk about this today. And I've written a comprehensive article about all the science behind this on my LifeSpa at LifeSpa.com, my website. You can also go to our store on your way out and check out all of our Ayurvedic herbs and our organic grass-fed cultured ghee, as well as, of course, check out our newsletter and sign up for our newsletter while you're there. So let's talk about some of the benefits of the pentadecanoic acid. Studies show it's been shown to boost immunity. It's been shown to increase heart health. It's been shown to increase liver function. It's been shown to stabilize blood sugar. It's been shown to strengthen our red blood cells. It's been shown to support metabolic health and lipid function and cholesterol levels already within the normal range, but it supports healthy cholesterol levels. It's been shown to combat cellular aging. One of the things that we know is linked to the aging process is a decline in what's AMPK. AMPK is an enzyme that when your mitochondria don't have the nutrients to get the energy it needs to support function in the body uses AMPK to deliver that. But AMPK declines as we age. And this pentadecanoic acid has been shown to boost AMPK. And another study showed that people with the lowest levels of pentadecanoic acid had the highest rates of mortality. In other words, you live longer if you have naturally higher levels of that, which you would get by cooking with ghee, eating ghee, having ghee as part of your diet. It's also been shown to activate the CBD receptors. So basically, you have a kind of a parasympathetic sense of well-being benefit that you get with the pentadecanoic acid. There's so many studies on this. It's been shown to be actually more effective with a broader scope of benefit than fish oil, and even safer than fish oil, which of course is known to be extremely safe. So I invite you to read this article. It's something that I stumbled upon as I was digging into the research of ancient wisdom, modern science, which we do here at LifeSpa.com and write about it. So I was super excited to read about it and share it with you guys, but it is perhaps that kind of missing link, that superfood ingredient X, as to why ghee, particularly organic, cultured, grass-fed ghee, may be the superfood that that the reason why that is the superfood. That shark I talked about so many thousand years ago. All right, and again, like always in Ayurveda, the more subtle it is, the more powerful. This pentadecanoic acid is really in small quantities, but you don't need a lot. Just like your microbiome, you can't see. They're very, very subtle, but they're affecting everything we do. Just like the circadian rhythms in nature, that birds fly south, whales migrate. All of our biological clocks are synced to those rhythms. We can't see them, but they're so powerful. So don't underestimate the power of the subtle, and here's a perfect example of that. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. Do you like this video? Don't forget to subscribe and share.
This recording is brought to you by LifeSpa, where ancient Ayurvedic wisdom meets modern science. Get access to free health video newsletters by Dr. John at lifespa.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.